Hello everyone, I'm Nathan, glad to welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today we continue to play the game Tiny Bunny. In the previous episode we stopped at a conversation with Ole. Before the start of the video, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and well, we're started, guys. Yeah, right, flashed in my clouded mind. So, just a second, guys. Did they really check every nook and cranny where darkness called and whispers of icy branches dwell? If that's the case, how did they meet the maiden? Or did it appear later for me? I changed the topic. They've tried to get Ole as far away as possible for the fourth thicket. We may get a reward if I go and find this boy by myself. A lot of stuff, like the Wheel of Fortune. Sounds cool, right? Yeah, right. Ola wasn't listening to me. She was piercing the forest with incredibly adult eyes, uncharacteristic for her. Wolf, what if they all got him? Yes, you guessed it, and you'll be following him soon. And no one won't be able to lift a human. But you know what? I was picking my words with utmost care. I forced them out of my overexerted brain. Stay away from the forest. I think it's... How should I put it? It's cursed or something. Just like in a fairy tale. Yeah. No, more like it than spooky tape our parents hide from us. Ola shivered and stole a glance at the window. I saw you running away. Someone was chasing you? No, it's just I was hurrying back home so mom won't be worried. Yeah, that's a great excuse. As I looked at my sister, my heart was tearing apart. She wasn't so fragile, it was so easy to stifle her light. A gust of wind and her small fire would be gone. You're lucky. Mom won't even let me go outside. I'm like a princess in the tower, can't go anywhere. I'll die from boredom here. You're wrong. No one has ever died of boredom. And you have me and your cartoons, and mom and dad will be good to each other soon. You know what I would wish for on my next birthday? I'd wish for mom and dad to turn into children so we could go and play together like we used to. Yeah, and if you'd make them as small as bugs, we could play them into a little box. You think like a maniac, Anton. Ola jigged and tugged at my sleeve. Tosha, let's go watch Aladdin. Fedor won over my desire to be with my little sister. I was washed over by some sort of heinous apathy. I'm too tired, I don't want. Anton quickly went to watch cartoons with her. Come on. It's so boring alone and mom is always busy. We can pick a cartoon you haven't seen before. I know of our tapes by heart is the point. Fuck, shut your mouth, Anton, it's so hard for you to watch a cartoon with her. You're not doing anything anyway. Remember how you fell asleep in the middle of it? Peter Pan? And so much happens after that. Let's go. Maybe a bit later. Should I tell you how it ends? Let's leave that for tomorrow. You're a terrible brother, Anton. I won't tell you tomorrow. I know, let's play hide and seek. No, Olia. Fuck. I hate you. Then draw me dinner. You have to do this. Don't you feel sorry for her? Olia, please. Draw it. Leave me alone already. I blurted it out without thinking, and then I was immediately taken back. I'd never screamed at my little sister like that. Ola started at me in shock. Her lips started to tremble, processors to tears. Well done, Anton, he made his younger sister cry. Stupid boy, my chest was seething with disgust and embarrassment. What's happening to me? I hurried to prevent Ola from crying. Alright, you win. Let's go watch cartoons for a bit. I don't wanna. I came up to her, but put my hand on her soft head. Let's go. Let's go watch Peter Pan. No, you'll fall asleep again. I smiled and lifted her chin. Her eyes were wet and felt bottomless. I promise I won't be. Here, that's another thing. And I'll draw you 4 Triceratops later. Okay. Hooray! Drive, sire, poops. Well, close enough. Ola rubbed her eyes with the sleeve of her pajamas and a shining smile returned to her face. I go ask for mom for considered milk and bread and you rewind the tape. Sorry guys. The bread is fresh, just how you like it. Oh, it's so cute, I wanna cry. Alright, just be careful not to spill the milk. Or you'll be yelled at again. What about I wanna spill it? The tape is somewhere in this nightstand, look for it. I disappeared into the doorway and I dragged my feet into the neighboring room. Turn on. The old photo TV was gathering dust in the corner. All that was left was clicking the button on the front panel. The tube warmed up and familiar white noise started dancing on the black screen. And so I almost reached out to turn on the VCR when the noise calmed down and blurry image appeared for a moment. It was a dark taiga forest just like the one outside my window. The picture split the screen in half. Something creepy resembling human speech was coming out of the speaker. Just a few moments later, the scenery was again overshadowed by noises. Overshadowed, sorry guys. Did I catch some roach signal? Local TV station only really showed Soviet cartoon, and even that was pretty rare. And only just recently I used to always watch Robotage before school. It was so awesome. Maybe I shouldn't tinker with the antenna. What if I hit this channel again? On the other hand, Ola had asked me to find the tape. It wouldn't be nice to disappoint here. Yeah, I agree. But in my sleepy state, I didn't have the strength to do all of it. Search. I sifted through though the shelves full of dolls and blue hippos from Kinder Surprise. Hippos! I had the same choice as a child. I found the tape I needed thanks its so shabby spine. So guys, I got the black rectangle from Xbox. Xbox. The tape inside in the rustled while rewinding to the beginning. The rustle was lulling me to sleep. Drowsiness attacked me while I was squatting before the TV. Image swirled in my head, me and Ola flying above the forest, tumbling in the soft clouds. My little sister is laughing, but her smile becomes more and more forced away with every passing second. I noticed that the clouds underneath us part, bearing the bristly pine tops. Swampy darkness slurped among the trees. The wings are no longer able to hold us and Olia. You haven't started without me, have you? My sister brought the tray with the unevenly cut breads and a whole can of condensed milk. I rubbed my eyes. No, come, sit. Mom and Dad are urging again. Stupid parents. They're going through rough times. Rough times are lame. Yeah, I agree too. The screen went and hitting Peter Pan's shadow into the dresser. Ola was entertained by the cartoonish dog Nana. Maybe Mom and Dad will buy us a dog too? No. Yeah, right. I'll have my own dog in the Neverland, and a cat, and a parrot. Ola smeared a slice of bread with a thick layer of condensed milk and handed it to me. Have you lost all your baby teeth? What? What kind of sudden and strange questions have started? Obviously. Ola frowned deep in thought. Peter Pan has baby teeth. What if they won't let you go to this land with adult teeth? We'll think of something. We'll ask Dad to alter your age in the passport. Yeah, it's a good idea. 100%. And why would Dad forge documents? Ola took a bite from the sandwich and started talking with her mouth full. He weaved. I heard Mom he did on that before, sorry guys. You grow ears as big as Dumbo's. Ola got a word and touched her ear. I smiled to myself. My little sister was silent now. She just devoured bread, watching the adventures of Peter Pan, Tinkerbell and James Hook. As if she got sucked into the fairy tale Neverland. To be honest, I also imaged myself there in a land where on one never age, where no owner urges over little things, where no one listens to fights and the sound of broken plates at night. So, It felt like I was dreaming with my eyes still open. Then my sister screaming pulled me back to reality. Tosha, shut that certain fast. What? That fucking null again. 100%. Why? No one's watching you. It's dark, and when it's dark, the all comes. I'm scared. I got out of the bed, fighting my drowsiness, and closed the curtains. Close. I did my best now to look outside, towards the treetops, toward the taiga forest, which seemingly drew closer and closer. Of course, this was just a visual effect from shadows of branches scraping the snow. Tosh, Mom thinks I made it all up. And Dad too thinks I'm a liar since I'm small. But they all exist. I believe you. Honestly, it does. You do believe me, right? Yeah. That it comes every night and... I swiftly grabbed all her hands and looked her in the eyes. I was trying to transfer at least some of my courage and determination. But did I really have fools qualities? Yes, I believe you, alright? Just don't nag our parents above in anymore. They're already dealing with a lot, so they'll just get mad at you. Come and tell me if anything happens. And don't look out the window. But he wants me to look. Doesn't matter. Act like it does exist and never existed, like it's made up, just like Mama and Daddy say. It will get tired of waiting and fly away. Whoa. We followed Peter Pan's adventures as nothing had happened, as the forest didn't kidnap kids, as if our parents weren't teaching each other apart bit by bit. Captain Hook was running away from a crocodile as certain Captain Pan was headed to London on a jilted adults, but some miracle I lasted longer than my little sister. All her eyelids has dropped. She started snorting lightly, resting her chin on the side of the bed. I stood up and left all the rooms. I was looking out the window, studying the field, when Mom peeked into my room. Whoa, it was scary. Enough playing around. It's your first day at the school tomorrow. Go to bed, you should sleep properly. You don't want to be teased for being sleepy, right? I wanna. Adults thinks everything is so simple. As if sound sleep would ensure my classmates would like me. I covered myself with a blanket up to my neck and listened to the house humming to something invisible rusting in the corners. My inner voice had a question for me. Do I want to hear that mistress flute again? Yes or no? Maybe it's just a part of growing up and I can't fully understand my own desires. The forest wailed behind the barrier that was my walls. Some ethereal entity wandered the fields. Branches shook as if calling for me. The wind howled on in the night. My thoughts were like annoying flies that entered my head before becoming weak and tangled. I didn't notice how I fell into slumber. It has come, after all. The day I feared the most, the first day of the new school term. Second episode, time to play with you. Hooray! Second episode, I think there's going to be something scary here, and soon you and I will go to school and seem to me that for some reason Anton will be bullied there. My assumptions. New school nutrition, most importantly new classmates who always had trouble, like most other kids with glasses probably. Yeah. I forced myself to get out of my warm bed. Dad would usually drive me to my old school, but new morning the battle of my parents was silent. Did they sleep in? Maybe it was going to be a good thing. I didn't want to get the daddy's boy reputation from days one. My parents were probably still talking in, dreaming about the good old days when everything was so simple and easy. Sweet dreams even if far removed from reality. I silently sneaked out of the first floor or so I wouldn't wake up anybody, especially the peacefully sleeping Olia. I did my best to step on the middle of every floorboard. I used to play like that even in our old apartment. If my soul touched the space between floorboards, it's counted as stepping into lava. The clock was spurring me on with its hands. I need to hurry. Faster! Faster! I was too fast, so I needed to circle the hallway once again. Boiling lava was bursting out of the cracks between floorboards. I needed to watch my step to survive at any cost. Hippity hop like a frog jumping on molecules, like a fearful bunny in a glove full of wolves. I made a sandwich in the kitchen, showed it down my throat and drank it down with cold tea. I like a cold tea. And so... my rapidity was as good as of something badly led and the scalp fall toward a guillotine. I lowered my gaze and saw that one of my feet was standing off two full floorboards at the same time. Burnt to a crisp, right? Sorry guys. I moved my foot. Disgusting little snakes riding in the belly, the fear of getting hit a bank called nasty names. The clock clicked. I need to go. It was dark outside, thinking for an early winter morning. This darkness never fully left the houses around here. I took my time tying in my shawls, buttering out the puffy down jacket, trying to delay my unpleasant exit into the semi-dark, into the unwavering unknown. I rubbed my glasses for good luck, though I couldn't remember a single time these thick pieces of glass brought me any good fortune. Wow, dark. The sky was aching a giant bruise. It's right now, anyway, we'll meet animals. On the east side of it, a black cloud was swirling up. Yeah, night. It leaked stars from the sky and extinguished the rising sun. Darkness was plastered all over the treetops. The counter's cries of bird got tangled up in the thicket. I locked the front door with a long key that I wore around my neck. My parents made me wear the nose, afraid that I, being a total klutz that I am, could load the key on the side. Other side. The white wizard on the other side of the gate, it invited me into my new life toward dubious adventures. It tanged along like an old body pushing me in the back. White shadows that pinned through outward covered a third of the clearing. Upon reaching the edge of the forest, I hid my nose in the coat's collar. I was squeezing through the thin firebreak, my hair ruffled up and my back hunched over. Tall trees stood off both sides of a tiny trail. The snowy blanket rustled under my feet and the canopy of intertwined branches above my head cut me off from the already sparse starlight. The night had no plans of moving away from the forest. In the darkness, trees reminded me of the shaggy old woman that smelled of burial earth. The tracks turned into cracked, wrinkled faces with holes in the middle of their mouths. If I lost focus even for a moment, mold-covered witches would drag me into the forest depths. Then my parents would be walking around this park screaming my name. But the dead can't answer the living. Or can they? Animals. A sense of panic was growing in my chest. I was fine with Dad carrying me into the school, its hands by now if this saved me from watching the darkness rise up in the ravens like black doth. It felt like someone jumped into the bush behind me, so I turned around. As soon as I started walking faster, I heard the snow squeak behind me. Who is it? The forest took a deep breath with their giant lungs. The windfall cracked. The wind in the birds were left behind in the fields. Now I could only hear the forest creak. I walked, listening closely, and the unseen presence grew stronger. As if someone was following me, trying to match the pace of the footsteps. I turned my head so fast that I made my neck crunch. A tiny trail behind me disappeared into the darkness. 3 branches overlapped, forming a natural tunnel. Who there? The question escaped my lips and dissolved into the unending creaking sound of the wooden needles, the pines around me. Why did I think going through the forest alone was a good idea? I'm either going mad, or someone had intentionally lured me away from home. Distant lights glinted me a smidgen of hope. A country road. I ran there faster as I could, as if afraid that the trail with thin, clouded hands will grip me by the shoulders, turn me around and make me look at the faces of hungry forest denizens. Sorry, guys. In the end, nobody stopped me. I almost flew off the steep wooden bridge, disbelieving my luck. The bridge supports better in the spring, terry and ice cold. I put my hands on my knees and looked up at the forest. Then snorted, trying to calm my breathing. The thicket was pretending to be asleep. It looked peaceful, lifeless. The remaining part of my commute life through the snow-laden road illuminated by sparse lamplights. I chased away but thought it's run as fast as I could from one circle of light to another, sneaking protection from electric lamps. Just like in the game, when you need to be the first to proclaim, I'm protected. It's just in this case, the protection was flimsy at the best, with darkness riding outside its bones. Then I noticed something remarkably eerie. In a place where the light from an uncleated lamp couldn't reach, a hairy, crooked shadow came alive with a guttural roar. It almost felt like a feature's determined light, its unnatural pulse instilled fear. Just a second, guys. My eyes almost popped out their sockets as I just stood there blinking, trying to chase away that illusion. But the shadow didn't disappear and even got closer. My insiders were gripping my horror. I stepped back and almost fell into a snow pile. Wow. Who are you? The black silhouette on the other hand straightened up and addressed me in a sweet voice. Sneaking around, huh? Trying to steal my soul. Yeah, how did you guess? Words got stuck in my throat. Who could be talking in such a silky voice here between the forest and the dormant village? Will you say something, dummy? Stop insulting me. Insulting me. I can't get over your tongue. I'm going to trip your tongue out right now. Alright. I'll butt off your nose then. Thanks, sister. That'll teach you not to poke in the place it doesn't belong. A girl stood before me, judging from the voice and the silhouettes. But I couldn't even reprimand myself for getting scared by a girl before I noticed a gaping mouth under her hood with something dangerously shiny inside. I was stunned. Fox. From the cavity of her hood, a frighteningly real fox face was staring straight at me. It's just her jaws weren't moving and her eyes weren't blinking. A mask. It's just a girl with a fox mask on. At least I wanted to think that. After a surprise like that, a nervous smile involted creeped onto my face. I was just going to school, then you? What about me? Never seen a fox feed a dog? It's a good thing that he doesn't feed on a dog. And indeed, there was a small dog circling the girl's legs. One of the strays there were chasing me yesterday, probably. Yeah, I remember. Sorry, I didn't mean to. After hearing my voice, the dog whimpered, lowered its ears, sniffed me out, and then started wagging its tail. I guess I still smelled of bologna that I ate for breakfast. I was shifting my gaze back and forth from the dogs to the girl. She didn't seem scary anymore, just weird. So you didn't mean to, huh? What's your name? I'm Anton. And you? And I'm not. Excellent! Wait. Or maybe it's Anton imitation since she says she's not there. It's not funny. Just a second, guys. She definitely has a couple loose screws. But she has a nice voice. Nice as what? What I said? My astonishment has turned into a mix of happiness and relief. The girls I didn't know was definitely human, if a bit eccentric. I was also a bit angry at myself. The foxy girls was still walking through the darkness without problem, and I shuddered from every little sounds. I couldn't just walk away, but this girl had piqued my interest. The next time a police officer asks me about my friends at a new place, I'll tell him that I befriend a talking fox. Yeah, you are not alright. Do you live around here? In the village? The fox giggled and purred. The spoon around so hard and hem of their coat lifted up. Lift up. No, damn, fuck, stop. Insulting me. Foxes don't live in a village. So we live in the forest then? Have you been living under a rock? It's a view that foxes can survive anywhere near humans. As long as they're foxes. Her jokes were also weird. Just like her carnival mask, papier mâché with 4 glued onto it. A dog reminded us of its existence with a loud bark. I unfastened my bag. That wouldn't sometimes throw food in there without my knowledge. Cookies, apples, or even my favorite crab sticks. Crab sticks! He called it a gift for the body. The stray strolled toward me with a mincing footstep, with a pleading look in its eyes. Fuck! The fox did definitely freed of it was something, but it was probably still hungry. Why you dressed like this so early in the morning? Going to a costume party? Uh-oh, you definitely shouldn't have done that. The girl shrugged, throwing silver snowflake, and her human from along with them. Turning into a genuine beast. A real fox, agile, cunning, dangerous. A moment of hesitation and you'll be ripped off shattered. She'll tear you up and chop you down without breaking the sweat. I couldn't help but just stand there as a stamp. Until I heard her melodic laughter hidden underneath the beastly mask. I wish you could have seen your own mask, sweetie. Sweetie? What? Sorry, fox girls are not my type. Okay, sweet. Did she say sweetie? I got embarrassed when I read up to my hair roots. No, Anton. We'd seen a fox in a zoo once when we went there with Dad, but it had patchy fur, was grey and skinny. But this girl was of fiery color and fury, just like in a fairy tales. I was still rummaging through my backpack. My fingers that were searching for the dog's feet stumbled upon some soft crumbled object. You'll see. The real beast will wake up soon. You should ask them where they got their human faces. By the way, it's so true. So you a philosopher? Okay, guys. The girl's shadow was dancing in the lamplight. The dog yapped in agreement. I figured out and dropped my finger in the snow without getting a proper chance to examine it. Cold wind instantly covered the hole it created with snow. The dog rushed to dig it out, wanting to get its treat, and the fox just snorted. Now I was so embarrassed I wanted to seek through the snow. It was still dark outside as the electric circle of the contrary, the dark seemed even more thick. All neighboring houses were sleeping deeply in the sickness. I did my best to contribute the conversation with a weird girl I didn't know. So you're going to school? To school? Oh my, you are really dummy. Don't get it? Well, I was trying to be friendly, but she can't stop mocking me. Yeah, hit her. Calling me a dummy and all. I should be just mowing along without paying any attention to this weirdo and her stupid dog. Whoa. Why are you so mean? Don't answer if you don't want to. It's not like I care. Still, something froze me in place, touched me toward the dark figure. A mysterious appearance, her voice that was wildly and just lunged enough. I was interested in the excess. I watched her as the people watch fires burn. Or stop pouting. Look here. Zhulka took a liking to you. The dog was digging through snow with sharp movements, snoring loudly. The fox turned around and looked at the window of nearby house at the timbered thrown through the white mist. The tip of her fake nose was shining under the lamplight. And maybe someone else too. Please don't say that, I don't like the I don't like. I will read again, like a boiled crayfish this time. Is she talking about herself or someone else? I hope then the semi-dark would be able to hide my embarrassment from the girl. I cleared my throat before asking. And who's the person? Oh. Okay, guys, it's so funny. I waited counting my heartbeat. The fox didn't reply. His sly stare was scanning the frosty patterns of someone's window. She was reading them like a glass book. I wonder that she can see in Fu's winter paintings. The stray stopped running through the snow. It ran to me, holding my object in her jaws.